on myself. This week we're gonna give ourselves some tough love. Stick to a morning routine. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Today's video is all about discipline. If you're new to this series, hi, this is a series where we're all trying to find something that fulfills us, that makes us happy, actually feel excited about the life that you're living. On the first video of this series, I mentioned that I wanted to implement a morning routine based on some of Mel Robbins' advice. It's been so hard. The main part of the morning routine that I told you guys and that Mel told us as well, which is sticking to the time that you say you're gonna wake up. The main bit is the one that's really been dragging me through the trenches. For you to have a good morning routine, you have to have a great night routine. So the morning routine starts at night. But all the fun was had on last week's video. This week, we're giving ourselves some tough love. We're still gonna be enjoying ourselves, but nothing changes if nothing changes. Let's start with our daily tiny habits and behaviors that we have.
As you slowly awaken, it's a great tool to anchor you and your thoughts into the present. Let's have 2 more long, gentle breaths. Inhale, hold at the top, exhale. 1 more.
Really bundled up in the couch, drinking my coffee, just had some breakfast. This morning routine is not particularly waking up at 5 a.m. and waking up super early. 7 a.m. it's like a realistic time for me. I work from home and I start to work around 9 a.m., 9:30. So it gives me enough time to eat, get ready, and feel like I still have somewhat time for myself. The routine that I'm trying to carve out for myself is a bit of a slow morning routine. I do want it to be productive. I found out that I work best like slowly waking up and doing my things and making time for myself, because I know that later on the day I'm gonna be super busy. My screen time had been quite bad, and one of the things that I wanted to accomplish with my morning routines was spend at least the first 30 to 40 minutes without looking at my phone. That in mind, the first thing that I wanted to implement was some sort of mindfulness practice, meditation or journaling or anything down that route. This morning I meditated. I'm gonna now finish my coffee to start getting ready. Today is Monday, so that means I need to plan out what I'm going to do today and the rest of the week. This week is meant to be a busy one, but in a good way. That's done. I promise it's not meant to be a spa treatment in the middle of the morning. I actually got told by my ophthalmologist that I needed to do these things because I have like a case of severe dry eyes and it was bothering me, and I use contact lenses. So anyways, all of this routine that you just saw me do was actually prescribed. And basically I need to sit with that like heated iPad for 10 minutes morning and night. I figured to make the most out of my mornings and not feel like I'm falling back asleep, I would listen to a podcast or something like that while I'm like sitting with it in my eyes. Like habit stacking thing, it's mentioned in the book Atomic Habits. I found really great, like starting my day with a podcast. This episode was from Grace Beverly's podcast Working Hard, Hardly Working. It's truly amazing. She talks to many people from different fields, and one that I chose today I thought was very fitting to this video's purpose and message around discipline and just truly taking daily mini actions that are gonna take us towards a life that feels more aligned to ourselves, how to build true discipline and stay consistent, and why motivation is a myth. A few things that I thought I would share with you that I found interesting from this. It was found that discipline and self-control was more indicatory of success later on in life than high IQ. It's like correlation as well with discipline and sticking to your word and self-worth. It makes you able to trust yourself. Say you're gonna do something and you don't do it. Just keeps chipping away on your self-worth and your self-confidence. On the other hand, when you actually stick to it, you sort of build momentum and the discipline starts spreading to other areas of your life. It was a great podcast to start this week. Now I actually have to quickly finish getting ready, which I actually changed into workout clothes because I think I'm gonna try and squeeze in a quick workout at some point during the day, probably during lunchtime. I need to get ready and start working.
Routine, another great way of combat. So this conflict creates a feeling of mental discomfort or tension and justify your actions. So for example, if you set a goal to exercise, literally go into the gym and watch the activity like you have 5 number one priority in working towards doing them, do from actually reaching them and daily life. So sometimes I do change your belief in terms of your goal as to wake up earlier. So I
Skincare is done. Today was honestly such a long day. I don't know where it went away. I'm not gonna lie, I felt very tired. Most of the morning, I was very tired. Even though 7 a.m. is not even a super early time to wake up, but the main thing that I want to achieve with my nighttime routine is to not look at screens past 9 p.m. It's 9:07 because I want to go to bed at like 10:30ish in order to be well rested and wake up at 7 a.m. I know it might not look like it for you, but it's actually been not a chaotic morning, but a weird one to say the least. Actually not ready yet, as you can tell. I had to send off some emails first thing in the morning. I have done pretty much the main bits of my morning routine. At least I managed to wake up at the time that I have set for myself. I still need to get ready. Heated pad for my eyes thing. I'm gonna be completely honest throughout this entire process with you guys. Meditating this morning, I don't think really helped me. I love meditating usually, but I set some sometimes, and perhaps it happens to you guys as well, I'm not in the right headspace. And I know meditation is meant to help with your headspace, but sometimes my mind has been non-stop going, and when I try to make it stop abruptly with meditation, it just doesn't work. So that's why today I decided to journal as well. I found that when meditation doesn't work, usually journaling works, or speaking it out loud. They help you out as well, because if meditation is not working, it just means my mind is so loud and busy and I have so many things to sort out, just can't shut up. Journal, or I would pick up my phone and hit the record like voice memo thing and just rant and speak to no one but myself on my phone and just rant. And sometimes that helps, just almost like let it all out on paper or on the air, and then it disappears. Whatever works for you. Set an intention for the day and list 3 things that I'm grateful for, regardless of the noise in my mind.
We're able to get on. So, you know, I know it's a really great way to put it, right? When it came to buying jam, when there were 6 options, they were like, no, all this time. And instead of just being like, oh my god, my one thing, I just need to change one thing that we need to make these be.
Very light makeup. I basically just covered my dark circles and some blush. I need your guys' help before I officially log into work. I got these flowers for Valentine's and I want to hear your opinion on where I should put them. If you watched my previous video, you would know that I got these flowers myself. I can buy myself flowers. Anyways, those are there and I feel like they look amazing, stunning. I mean, I wouldn't want to change them, but let me know what you guys think. Please excuse the mess in the background, excuse the cables. What the table sort of looks like. Ignore that, please. We need to find a space for that coffee machine. What do we think? Do we think they look good there? Obviously, I mean, I should take it out of this. I love that it's looking a bit like jungly. I mean, in the sense that there is a ton of plants and flowers. I could switch it up and put this one there, if you think that's gonna look best, and I can find a temporary space for this one. Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, let's get to work. Good morning. Good morning. I just finished splashing my face with the coldest water. I am still so sleepy. If I thought that by the 3rd day of doing this I was gonna get used to it, but honestly I'm still sleepy, I'm not gonna lie. The thing is, Wednesdays were the only day that I actually was waking up at 7 a.m. because I have 8 a.m. meetings on Wednesday every week. I was like, I don't have any other choice than to wake up at 7 a.m. For some reason that just makes me sleepier. My brain is like refusing to wake up. We'll see how this morning goes. See if having woken up at 7 a.m. Monday and Tuesday has helped at all. Yeah. Good morning. Hello. I finished my morning meetings a while ago. I've been doing some work afterwards. I always find every Wednesday that I mentioned I have these early calls. I always need a morning break after the calls because they tend to be long. So what I usually do is just take a break in the morning and then I will just take a shorter lunch break throughout the day. I thought this could be fun for us because that means I could go on a quick little walk. I actually have a couple errands to run, so make it a productive one. I have an Outcast package to return. I might need to go stock up on some cleaning supplies for the home. We might make a fun pit stop. What do we think? I think it's a close enough match. Looking Christmassy though. little tote from Amsterdam. Guys, I was fully ready to walk out of my building and I hadn't put shoes on. I was this close to stepping outside with my slippers on. The only reason I realized that I was wearing slippers was because the wind, it's so freaking cold outside that the wind got into my feet really quickly. And I was like, why is this happening? Because you have no shoes. Putting on shoes and then we're repeating this again. Oh my god. Shoes are secured. I'm just here to... no, that is the label. I just need to send it. I'm not actually doing my unwinding routine right now, but I thought I would give you a little update. I'm actually taking sort of a writing class, try and improve my storytelling and my writing. As I mentioned in my previous video, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's such a fun one. I mentioned then I love books and I've always loved writing as well. It's come very, I want to say naturally, but not in like a cocky way, just it's come naturally. I have loved reading since I was very little, and I think that just helped make my writing flow more easily. Anyways, I'm taking a class by the BBC to try and improve it and improve my storytelling. I figured it's gonna help as well with like speaking and just communication in general, not only written. But I'm basically just gonna do that. Then we're gonna watch House and go to bed because I'm so tired.
Hola, my friend. My colleague, because I suppose that by now you have started the first sentence.
Supposing wrong, I haven't started my first sentence. I actually need to do that now, so I'm gonna stop yapping and get to my homework. Good morning. I would be lying to you if I said that I got up from bed straight away. Nearly fell back asleep. And are we surprised? Did you see the time that I went to bed last night? Everyone says a good morning routine starts with a good night routine. A good morning routine starts at night. But I have to make excuses. Anyhow, the thing is, I didn't stay up late on my phone or watching something. I actually... as dumb as it sounds, I actually stayed up late journaling. I just felt like I needed to get this like big ball of feelings out. Still not a good time, but I was actually done watching like a TV show, which goes against my screen time before bed. But anyways, at like 11 p.m, which is the time that I have been going to bed the entire week, is still a bit too late for my liking. I was ready then. I just had the itch to like get rid of this like heavy feeling that I had. I couldn't stop for like 8 pages. I'm so tired, and it's later than it usually is for me to like have meditated but not eaten anything. I haven't done anything else other than a 5-minute meditation. It's gonna be like 7:40 a.m. Happy Friday. Today's Valentine's, but I know this will go up later than that, so I hope you had a lovely day, a lovely Friday, and I hope you did something that made you happy. Can you tell my mood is so much better on Fridays? I even got like properly ready. I've been listening to Sabrina Carpenter's Deluxe album. It just came out today. Fantastic. And I've been just lifting my mood with music. We're gonna buy some good foodie delicious things for tonight. That's actually gonna be the last portion of this video, so if you're still here, stay, because in the video on a really delicious and happy note and just a really cozy movie night in. Before we move on to the really fun, delicious last part of this video, I thought I would give you just a quick roundup on reflections and a little review on how it's felt to stick to a 7 a.m. morning routine, and I did it. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled with it. That today was the first day that I actually woke up and didn't feel super tired. I'm not sure it's because it's a Friday. I usually have more energy and motivation on Fridays because it's the end of the week. So here are my take-ins from this week. On one hand, it felt really good to stick to something that I set out for myself. Even if I was super tired, even when I really didn't want to, and if I'm being honest, some days you guys were the only one keeping me going. I am happy that I did it. It's made me realize that I really need to prioritize my night routine. So at the beginning of this video that I had been having trouble with both routines, like morning and night. I've stuck to my morning routine. I can now see and truly appreciate huge space and time that I actually get in the mornings when I wake up earlier to just fill my cup before the world wakes up, before I need to start to work, and before I get distracted by so many different things. Take care of myself and whatever I need. You've seen me meditate, you have seen me journal. This is as realistic as it gets. And I'm not running around doing a million things, truly slowing into the day. It's actually been a somewhat challenging week in terms of emotional well-being. Nothing particular has happened, but there are a few like loose ends in my life at the moment that have been like affecting my mood a bit and my headspace. You've actually seen me in a week that I'm not at my best. I've not been down bad. It's as realistic as it gets because this is me trying. I would definitely recommend, if you have anything in your mind, something that you've been wanting to do for a long time but you just keep procrastinating it, you keep making excuses, give yourself a week or a few days or a month, a set time frame for you to say, okay, I'm gonna stick to it for this long no matter what happens, and after that I can completely like write it off. I can completely erase it from my life. If it truly doesn't stick, if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna not do it anymore. Give yourself that boost of confidence of promising to yourself that you're gonna do something and actually do it. If anything you get from this video, either inspiration or company in your own quest to do something for yourself that you might have been putting off. If you're also not having a great week, you may be in a similar position at some point throughout this week, so you're not alone. But also think of anything that might lift your mood, that might make you feel a bit better. I have journaled and that helped some days that wasn't enough, and I had to make the whole mood in my house with music, with candles, with whatever it was, with even just getting ready or putting on a cute outfit and feeling a bit special. Whatever it is that's gonna help you, do it. I haven't eaten pizza in 5 months. That's what the excitement is about. Mood is set. We ate the pizza, watched a couple episodes of The Big Bang Theory, which is like our comfort show. Treats are a surprise, so help me put them together. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see any similar videos, or let me know what types of videos you want to see from me next. The next video is going to be a fun one again, so stay tuned for that. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.